And welcome back, everyone, back to the NRL Sim Sports. So we have another game here for you in round one of the North Queensland Cowboys and the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. A very rainy night here off in northern Queensland. Sharks love the wet weather, though. I'm pretty sure they play a lot better when it's wet, if I'm not mistaken. But we are back. So I took a little bit longer than last time. As we get the Sharks faithful. Very big stadium here. Very good showing for the Cowboys in round one. As before we get into anything, I'm just going to share the fact that I'm streaming this game. Coaches want to come watch. As Drinkwater gets us underway, as Nico Hines takes the first hit up. It's a very sloppy first pass. Tom Hazelton will put us down. Jaden Brayley, Teague Wilton. But interesting news for this game. Sharks in the preseason lost a few players, including their captain Cameron McInnes. Nico Hines makes a breakaway early in the game.
Third tackle.
Up Curlero. Sharks starting off strong.
Held there. Fourth tackle. Held. Fifth and last.
William Kennedy. As Braden Trindle sends it up. Rotellingi takes it though. Good tackle from Nico Hines.
Held there. That's
Reed
one.
Marnie joining this Cowboys side. He's gonna be a quite big signing for them. Jason Taumalolo
Held. Two.
puts us in.
Held there. That's three.
I will respond to that in a bit. I'm just checking in on chat now.
Held. That's four.
Jake Clifford, they go wide. Zach Laibud in position, does well. Gets an offload off to Griffin Neem.
Held there. Five.
Both these squads could either be low on the board or high, depending on how their season goes. Their draws early in stats boards are quite interesting to me. Once either team scores, we will go into their first 5 matches. Just gives us a break. William Kennedy gets around 1.
Held. Tackle three.
See Conler filling in into that lock
Held
position
there. Four.
for probably the next 16 rounds.
Held. That's five.
I think I take note of. Cameron McInnes busted his I think it's MCL. Well, the injuries aren't my too knowledgeable. I'm still learning.
That's one.
Motalangi, Reed Marnie, Helam Luki, Jake Clifford in open space.
Held. Two.
As now, Marnie, they go back. Helam Luki's what was waiting. Standing still, he was a little bit flat-footed. Now they go here, Griffin Neem, they go wide Motalangi in space. If he gets stay in, he's into touch. Oh, unlucky Motalangi. A really good preseason of staying out of just William Kennedy did enough to get him to the touchline. Okay, Brayley, Nico Hines. Curl Evo gets around 2. Ankle tap from Jake Clifford puts him down though. Nico Hines takes on Griffin Neem as well.
That's two.
Let him Fanua Blake. But this will be our final game for this afternoon. We will continue the next 4 games tomorrow. of consisting of, I'm pretty sure, Panthers Raiders to start us off tomorrow, and then we're off to Rabbits Warriors, and then we're off to the Dragons home stadium, Wynn Stadium, for the Dragons to host the Broncos, and we'll end the round off with who was that final game? Oh yeah, Roosters Eels at Allianz, and that is a good kick from the Sharks. And do they get a repeat set here in the rain? And they played a bit of outback footy here when it comes to how they've taken the Cowboys out of this one.
Held there. 1.
They go here. William Kennedy, Ronaldo Montallo gets around 2.
Held.
Down there. Behind. Makes it drive. Taking more of the running role today. Lero. An intercept from Griffin Neem. Calero sends it straight into his arms.
Held. That's 1.
Mistake from the Sharks digs the Cowboys out of trouble.
Held there. That's 2.
Clifford. As well there.
3.
Take it wide. Cotter. Gonna try Talangi again. Can't get around a third defender.
Held there. 4.
As well done. Hold on. 40-20 attempt for Cotter. Doesn't have the boot on him that he wants, but does well. Brenton Niakora. And a massive shot from Jason Tamalolo. Putting some well-needed pressure on. Aiden Fiddle Blake now.
Held there. Second tackle.
Okay. Blake Bradley will take us up now. Pushing Reed Marnie back. Gonna try back to the middle to Jesse Conlow. Does a spin pirouette. Tries to get to the line.
Held there. That's 4.
Nico Hines. Gets it to Teague Wilton. Teague Wilton maybe an offload. Nope, he does not.
Held. 5.
Once again, Sharks winning the field possession battle. I think they've been down here more. And a drop ball from Nico Hines. Good tackle
First tackle.
from the Cowboys. As they're driven back here, Lukey put down.
Held. 2.
There's Neem, and it's Conler to snatch it up from the offload. Tried to get it back and ended up in the hands of a Sharks player. Gonna try it now. They're gonna go here. William Kennedy out to Ronaldo. He will be caught there by Clifford.
Second tackle.
It's Bradley, Conler. Here, Wilton.
Held there. Tackle 3.
Cowboys struggling a little bit here. Calero. And Calero will step 2 with some fancy footwork and will get in for the first points. And to speak of them, we check here now. We'll check into their next 5 games. They start here at Cowboys, I'm pretty sure, and once I can get it up on screen for myself, because Nico Hines starts to take the kick right in front of me. Of their games consist of, they go from the Cowboys to the preseason winner Rabbits to the Dolphins, who sit in first at the moment, to Melbourne, and then to Newcastle, which it's an even set of bottom teams from the last season and previous teams. But we'll have to see how they go. As Drinkwater gets us on the tee, we'll send those away for now. Here in the rainy weather, Cowboys. Oh, they've never been a fan of the rain. Oh, even back when JT played. I always remember the rainy game for the Cowboys. That was no one gonna suck.
Held. First tackle.
I've been correct there. That might have been Cronulla. Jesse Conler. That's done very well here so far. As Brittany Cora get put down there. Spins around.
Held. 3.
Blake Bradley, Braden Trindle, Aiden Fanua Blake putting us down for another drive in, doing his job. Braden Trindle, good kick. Off. Drinkwater didn't commit to it. And Sharks are going to put some more pressure on.
Held. 1.
Now, Blake Bradley, they're going to go to Connell. They're going to try Teague Wilton through the middle. He almost gets there. Drinkwater just stops in. Brenton near Cora.
Held. Tackle 3.
Blake Bradley thought he could sneak through dummy half.
Held there. 4.
Can they stop him? Ruben Cotter getting William Kennedy before he can sneak through. Trindle throws a very non-directional kick that time.
Held there. Tackle 1.
They go wide, Clifford. Tungy.
Held. Second tackle. Held there. That's 3.
Cowboys do need to find some momentum for themselves. 'Cause so far, I don't think they've been inside Sharks' red zone.
Held. Fourth tackle.
Not much attacking footy for them to perform today. They need Drinkwater to kind of get a little bit more involved, to be honest. So maybe that right side, Braden Burns, is a dangerous threat. I'm not sure why they're avoiding him. But Deedon hasn't actually got a touch, I don't think.
Held. First tackle. Held there. 2.
They go Blake Bradley, they go Hines, William Kennedy.
Held. 3. Held there.
As
4.
we are now into 20 minutes into this game.
Held. 5.
Virginia Cora does well as Blake Bradley. Sends it back to Trindle for the kick. Here we go, Braden Burns. Finally some stuff on this side. Braden Burns sneaks through. Hold on, he's got the wet weather in his advantage. Katoa's in pursuit, but Braden Burns too quick. That's a good piece of counter-attack.
That's a try.
Oh, very confused of when I saw Braden Burns in this team list for the Cowboys. Robert Derby is on the bench today, but Braden Burns proving a point of why he's there. What a 90-meter try, but and now actually while we're here, let's look at the Cowboys. Next 5. They play Sharks here in round 1, and then once I get it up on board. Then they're off to play Manly here again at home, and then they play the Newcastle Knights, the Dolphins, and then the Eels, which 50-50 of how they can go. Oh, that's quite average draw for them. Say a bit harder facing. That's a little bit less harder, only facing one top 8 team from last year.
Held there.
Rest of the bottom
First 1.
4 teams. Sam McIntyre coming off the bench.
Held. Tackle
Bring some
2.
impact to Reed Marnie. Helam Lukey gets one off. Helam Lukey goes past 3, does very well.
Held there. Third tackle.
Reed.
Held. Fourth
6-0 for these two teams. It's quite shocking, actually. Jake Clifford
there. Fifth and
held
last.
back. Jackson Purdue. Yeah, they've avoided that
Held. 1.
right-hand side of the Cowboys like a sore thumb, and I'm not sure why. Nico Hines gets into the backfield. He gets an offload off. There's another set for the Sharks. That's a very disappointing outcome for the Cowboys. Braden Trindle. They go back into near Cora.
Held. First tackle.
Kennedy looked like he was going to get it, but nope, it was an offload. Jesse Conler.
Held there. 2.
Jesse Conler's going to have to play the 80 minutes because I'm pretty sure they don't have a backup. Talakai Up to the Bears next year. He'll be a big integral part of that team. Trindle, they go back to Nico. William Kennedy, can they stop him? Important tackle from Clifford, does very well. They go back to the middle. Toby Rudolph will get down and score the Sharks' next one. Bust down the door of the Cowboys. He's only been on for 4 minutes. Here in the rain. Nico Hines will put us on the tee. For a Cowboys faithful game, I'm seeing a lot more light blue in the crowd than dark blue, to be honest. The Sharks fans have invaded Queensland's fortress. As there you go, 12-6. Gets us back underway. Nico Hines very proud of himself there. Very smug smile from him. Good old Nico. Nico. Let's drink water. Nico Hines. Talakai. Oh, jeez, Talakai. Off the back fence. Gets through one. Has to be stopped by Jake Clifford. Talakai. Just down there. Blake Bradley, they go Trindle. Trindle out to Ramian. Ramian around one. He has support on his inside. Does well to stay in. Drinkwater stops him. Sharks, they go back to near Cora. So again, a really good set from Cronulla. They're enjoying this wet weather. And Taulagi gets it, but he's got Ronaldo up in his face before he can get anywhere. Makota gets a short ball from Reed Marnie and just trying to get him through a gap. That's now Hilamuki. They go wide. Sam McIntyre. They finally go out this side to give Dearden some ball. Jeremiah Nanai. Again, another player on that side that they really need to go to more. Here we go. Some attacking footy down this end. Braden Burns gets one into Tom Dearden. Good offload there to Tommy. They give Dakota, he's going to put another boot. That's well, very well put. Kennedy, William Kennedy into the backfield. He has options to offload. He doesn't quite take it there, but 10 left to go in the half. It's been a very quick half.
That's 3.
Brenton near Cora. Put down.
That's 4.
So now, Blake Bradley. So the dummy half and leaves his team 5th on the 50. Braden Burns breaking through a couple, trying to recreate what he did to tie the game back up. Colin Hess.
Second tackle.
Cotter, they go short. It's works out for the Cowboys.
Held there. Third tackle.
They go back to this middle. 40-20 attempt maybe. Dearden's ready. They send it to him. He sends it down the opposite end though. Ugh. Not the play there that the Cowboys probably wanted, but it's put down. As now, Kelly Rowe already scored 1. He's through space again. Off to Teague Wilton. And the Cowboys' defense just looks a little lost. Toby Rudolph.
Held there. 3.
Brenton near Cora just takes that line on and he'll score. Sharks go up by another try.
That's a try.
They celebrate together. Considering this is an injured Sharks side, Cowboys full strength. They're getting a little bit rolled over here. As Nico will take his time. Oh, they've increased their lead to 12 and I want to keep it that way. Especially going into play the Bunnies next week, they're going to need some confidence there, Cronulla. Bunnies throughout their preseason games sort of stripped team for points, and there was a struggle to get points against them, honestly. But they get to play at home at Shark Park, so they're in the home faithful. But also considering the home faithful look like they've just come here, so Toby Rudolph off the back fence.
Held there. 1.
Written near Cora.
Held. That's 2.
They go here, Trindle. My throat is very sore. As Blake Bradley now. Oh, geez, what fend. Nanai.
Held. That's
Left
4.
getting up pretty slow there. That's concerning.
Held there. 5th and last.
Trindle puts it off to Burns. High tackle. Hold on, we gotta check on that one. Who was it? It's well needed for the Cowboys. They needed some sort of mistake, but Jesse Ramian will be out for a couple of weeks. I will quickly just type this in and then we'll continue on. That's another one out for the Sharks, which is pretty. It sucks. He'll be back round 3 probably. Just typing it out, and then tweets, and then we add the at Sharks, and we can continue on now. Cowboys will enjoy the field possession just for a bit. They got a Ruben Cotter.
Held. Tackle 1. Held there. 2.
So now they go back. Cohen Hess.
Held. 3.
Cowboys going nowhere. Sharks defense looks
Held there.
rock solid.
4th tackle. Held. 5.
24 meters in that set. That was quite horrid from the Cowboys, actually. And again, another high tackle. Hold on. We're going to have to take another break, but I think that was Tom Dearden. Yep, that is Tom Dearden. That's... As we continue on now. Now we go back to check just to check on it. And it's a knock on of who? Do Sharks get the... Sharks get it again? William Kennedy.
Held. Tackle 1.
They go back inside for Toby Rudolph.
Held there. Tackle 2.
There's now Nico Hines. Put it in for Blake Bradley.
Held
There's a
there.
Conner.
4.
Calhoun. Hazelton coming off the bench for a run. Niokora gets around one, he gets around another,
Held. 5th tackle.
and he gets his team into an attacking position. Where do they go though? Gonna try it out wide. Oh, Nanai in space. He does not have the speed to run away with it though.
1st tackle. Held. 2. Held there. That's 3.
So now they go Reed. Go Potter. Luke is in some space. He gets an offload off. Back to Reed. That will be half time, and we will be right back.
Held.
Thank you for watching, and we will be back in a minute. As we are back for the second half, welcome back everyone, or whoever's still here. Nico Hines will get us back underway as Sharks reshuffle their forward pack just a bit, just in case for injuries or any suspensions. With the 12-point lead they have, we'll have to see how that goes. As now Sonny Luke gives it to Jason Tamalolo.
Held there. Tackle 1. Held. Tackle 2.
Go out to McIntyre. See how the Cowboys adjust to halftime. That is going to be the big question. Tom Dearden, Nanai.
Held. 4.
Oh, and it's a mistake from the Cowboys, and
Held there.
there goes a really good 40-20. Could have been a good 40-20 attempt. As they give it to Clifford.
Held. 1.
They got Aiden for Blake. Hines.
Held
I don't
there.
think all
2.
of the Sharks subs actually came in, so we're going to quickly check.
Held. That's 3. Held there. That's 4.
It's now Sharks. They go Blake Bradley. They go past one. Ricotta will steal the ball back. Gonna fend off on Kennedy. It's well needed. Dearden getting himself into more plays.
Held there. 2nd tackle.
Is it too late for the Cowboys though? Have the Sharks done enough damage of just like to their mental ski in the first half to see where this
Held
goes?
there. 4th tackle.
And it's now going to be a case of Braden Burns, because their only try was off a kick return from Braden Burns, and that was a solo effort. They give it to Ronaldo Munitalo. He's around two. He's around another. He's away. No one's going to catch Ronaldo Munitalo. Oh, I didn't even have to shout for that one. That's just expected from Ronaldo. Played 44 minutes. He's defended really well. Oh, but now the lead has been boosted to 18. Right in front of you. Don't think Nico will miss. Like, at all. As that's 24-6 here in the heart of the Cowboy Central. Breaking the Cowboys' hearts fans here in the rain. It does seem it's dried up a little bit, but ground would still be soggy. There's still a little bit of just like spitting rain. To the fans that came to watch this game live at the stadium, we do feel sorry that we didn't offer enough ponchos. A little bit of wet footy. Wet hot dog. Give it to Tapua.
Held there, tackle 1.
They go to Talakai.
Held, that's 2.
They go there, Nico. Yeah, he's played actually a pretty good game, Nico. He's been
Held
back and
there,
forth.
3.
So now they go out to Trindle. They go to Ramian, who will be missing 2 weeks after his high tackle.
That's 4.
Oh,
Held there, 5.
my shot, beautiful. It's Tamalolo.
Held 1.
They go now to Tom Dearden. They need Tom Dearden to get himself involved more.
Held there.
Queensland
second tackle.
halfback, he's definitely got skill to burn. Got a good forward pack here, Cowboys.
Held, that's 3.
Matt Lodge. Coming off
Held there,
bench, he's
tackle
come
4.
to add some support to this team just a little bit. Dearden chooses to go himself instead of defending. They're going to send it to Jackson Purdue for the kick. Oh, and Katoa now. Katoa, Dearden. Hold on. Oh, Dearden couldn't get him. And Sharks are going to go in again. Cronulla.
That's a try.
Oh, hold on. I want to go back and check something. Did he even get that down? Oh, no. He's just bounced it. Yeah, the ball's just like recoiled off the ground. Seen the replay already. We're 30 minutes in and Sharks don't look like they're going to stop. Cowboys look at a lot of trouble. Especially with the teams they're versing up next to. It's going to be a tough road ahead. This is how they're going to play. I guess that's rugby league for you. When it starts raining, you just got to play better. And that's what the Sharks have done so far. They've dug down and played better footy.
Held there, that's 1.
With not only an injured team, with a very... Yeah, they go to Tapu,
Held, 2.
Tapua. They go Hines. They go Kennedy. They give it out to Ronaldo Munitalo. He throws an offload back to Carlero.
Held there, 3rd tackle.
That's now Nico Hines just well there.
Held 4.
Oh, Talakai, big fend. Reporter comes to get him
Held
though.
there,
Drinkwater have been doing a lot of work today, which is not a good thing. Trindle will put a kick out. Talangi can only get past one.
1.
Luki.
Held there. Second tackle.
Why Drinkwater? Can they get him into some space? He's in through him, but Nico is going to come get him.
Held. That's 3.
Cover defense for Kennedy. Sonny Luke gets around one.
Held there. Fourth tackle.
They go Drinkwater. They go Jackson Purdue. No more fluid from Purdue. Again, they need to put some pressure on the Sharks. And they're kind of just letting the Sharks push them around. That's all I'm seeing. Now, Ronaldo once again. You could get to the danger man.
Held there. That's 1.
Let's take Wilton. We'll just take the head up.
Held. Tackle 2.
Tupper. Ooh, that was a bit
Held
flat,
there.
maybe.
Third tackle. Held. Tackle 4. Held there. Fifth tackle.
That's now Jones? Yeah, Riley Jones getting a starting spot. Starting in that
Held.
forward
Tackle
position.
1.
I'm pretty sure he's playing lock to give Calhoun a break.
Held there. That's 2.
You know, Lukey, they're going to try Talangi. They get an offload, that's what they need to do. From
Held.
Chester,
That's 3.
coming up bench. Back swapping for a back, not rare, you see that. Sam McIntyre.
Held there. 4.
Talangi, once again. He gets it to Chester, Chester can't do much with it.
Held. Fifth and last.
Good kick from Clifford, but again, Katoa is there to take it on the full. And Katoa! Katoa! What is going on? He gets away from another one. He just beat 7 Cowboys players.
Try.
Katoa, give him a medal. Give him a medal. We're going to go back and admire all that in a second while Nico Hine gets himself prepared. Let's just go back off the kick return. 2. He gets past 2. He hops over Drinkwater. He beats Braden Burns. He gets Nanai off his back. Then he gets away. I will admit, Clifford's done well to get over and try and get to him. Can't get to his ankle. The Cowboys team is just fading away, though. We don't want to do that. As Nico is now ready to take his kick. I agree, geez, Sharks might be contenders due to this. Oh, like, this is a massive win for the Cronulla Sutherland. I couldn't get the T out. But, if we get back underway, there's still 22 minutes left. This could get worse. Cowboys are in detriment of anything going their way. Teague Wilton beats 2.
Held there. 1. Held. 2.
What's going on is I'm not even sure what to think of this. And this is just, and then they're losing Dearden for the next 2 weeks. And Cowboys, Katoa, can he go for a hat trick?
Held. That's 4.
Piece of individual brilliance he scored before.
Held there. That's 5.
Give it back to Trindle to kick return. Like Bradley, you want to send it back? Send it to Neokora. I guess they'll just leave Cowboys stranded here. Yeah, just pretty confusing play. If Trindle was ready.
Held there. That's one.
Oh, and it's forward. Cowboys, what is going on?
Scrum here.
Again, they have not defended well, so... Riley Jones just tries to go through the middle. Doesn't quite work for him. Alakai, and I'm pretty sure Rudolph and Tabal come off.
Held
Right to
there.
Niakura.
That's two.
And Kennedy, he hasn't done much today. He's done a lot of work defensively.
Held.
But offense-wise, he's just left it to the rest of his team. You know, wide Aiden Pinot Blake, he'll get through. The big man, the skipper of today. If he gets through and he does very well. In chat, got my boy or girl. I'm actually a girl. Here commentating these games. Hopefully my voice is up to standards for you all. But now it's Nico Hines takes the kick. He lines it up for his perfect streak today. Well, we could see something worse than what happened to the Bulldogs earlier today. They give it to Aiden Fanua Blake. Off the back fence, he does well.
Held there. One.
Arlene Jones taking a hit up
Tackle
there.
two.
Blake Bradley looking for options. He goes to his left, off to Neil Kuro. He's played a really, really good game today.
Held there. That's
How
three.
desperate are Sharks to put that 50-point curse onto the Cowboys?
Held.
Because
Full
it's
tackle.
very possible.
Held there. Fifth and last.
Braden Trindle. And then Braden Burns. Again, his piece of individual brilliance today was amazing, but then for the rest of the game, the other parts of the team just have not been clicking.
Held there. That's two.
They go wide. Jason Tamalolo, Matthew Lodge.
Held. Three.
They go back inside to Nanai. Cowboys just trying to shuffle it around, maybe score a consolation try. Just trying to prevent points at this point.
Held. That's five.
It's hard to defend points when the Sharks have bullied and battered your team all day. And it's
Held
now...
there. Tackle one. Held. Tackle two.
But there, Blake Bradley. Oh, it's an intercept from Lodge. Finally a mistake from the Sharks. I think they were perfect today. If their errors are at 2, I would not be surprised. Can they get one more at least, the Cowboys? An offload. They need anything. They need to
Tackle three.
try to get points. Very disappointed with how the side's performed today. Can Drinkwater get down? He doesn't. Riley Jones makes an important tackle in an important moment. Tabalolo will get over that.
Gonna need to see the replay.
They're just going to check it.
Try.
It took them from, what, the first half in like the 20 minutes to the last 13 minutes of the game to score another try, but I guess it's something. It gets them into boost of confidence for next week. As now Nico Hines have put us back on the tee for the only, like, third time tonight, which is, that's got to be morale boosting when it comes to your team. They send it, Tamalolo on a back foot.
Held there. 1.
We hear Matt Lodge,
Held. Second tackle.
rolled over by the youngster. I think he's a youngster. I think he's like 22. Then McIntyre put
3.
down there. So now they go Dearden. Dearden tries to go through the attack around it.
Held. 4.
It's now Jake Clifford. It is going to land in the hands of the Sharks inside their half. A
Held there.
missed kick
First
from
tackle.
Clifford into the back of the head of his own player.
Held. That's 2.
They go wide, Ramian. They're going to try Katoa. Katoa's in space. Oh, it's terrifying whenever he gets the ball. Riley Jones, can he get over?
4th tackle.
Would be nice to see him get over. Like Bradley, maybe goes at a dummy half.
Held
10
there.
to go.
In the
Cowboys
last.
hold him up. The short and stabbing kick. And William Kennedy's going to get another one. He'll get his first one for today. Points all around for the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. Oh, it has been a complete, total annihilation. That's now Nico. Puts it up, does well. They have 9 minutes left, so they can still score 50 technically. And with the team they have and the players that can go back and forth, and the Cowboys shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, I expect them to. There's 9 minutes left to go. Oh, we'll have to see what happens. And for Noah Blake.
Held. That's 1.
How desperate are Sharks to put 50 on them?
Held there. 2.
Jake Wilton just makes a head up there. Wide. Sharks. It's round 1. Ronaldo Mutatalo. If he would have got around Kennedy of...
3.
Oh, if it was only 4th on that play, they could have gone for a 40-20. Hey, hold on. They still can,
Held
technically.
there. Tackle 4.
And not the best kick. And they're going to get the ball back. They're going to get the ball back. Drinkwater dragged him to touch.
Held. First tackle.
Cowboys fans, cross your fingers, your toes, and whatever you can. Because it's getting scary at this point.
Held there. Tackle 2. Held. Third tackle.
They're going to try short side. They're going to go back to the middle. Braden Trindle. He's going to... The 50 points has been scored. Cowboys season is technically over due to the curse of the 50 points. As we now have our first probably eliminated team. And again, the defense of the Cowboys has just been shocking. The rain did not help them today. All the confidence they were probably oozing into this game for round 1 has just faded away. The Sharks, this will do them quite the favor to start the season, scoring 50 in round 1. There's still 5 minutes left to go. They could keep going for another. Drink water, gets us back underway. Trindle, they send it back to Aiden Fiddle-Blake. Finish the game
Held
very
there,
strong.
1. Held 2.
Flore,
Held there, that's 3.
Cowboys
Held,
put
fourth
down
tackle.
there. Sharks definitely slowing down this set. They got their 50 points. They will happily take it.
Held there, 5th tackle.
Send it back to Nico. Good kick right to the middle. The throw to the Cowboys.
Held, 1st tackle. Held there, tackle 2.
As now Dearden.
Held, tackle 3.
Guard Burns.
Held there, tackle 4. Held, 5.
Oh, but and again, it's just another mistake from the Cowboys.
Held there, that's 1. Held, that's 2.
They go wide near Cora.
Held there, 3. Held, 4th tackle.
Now, I have not much to say. I'm very... Oh, I'm actually quite tired. I've done a lot of commentary today of back-to-back games. So Braden Burns. They give it to him. He gets around 2. Can't get around the 3rd.
Held, 1. Held there, tackle 2.
Flip it, driven
Held,
back.
that's 3.
And that will be full time. What a game! Oh, Sharks living the day of their dreams. Cowboys, yes, Tom Dearden will cry. You feel bad for the Cowboys at points, but it's what happens. Let's check who the man of the match was. Braden Trindle did very well. Kicked meters 340, runs 39 runs today. One-on-one tackles 8. He did very, very well. And errors 4 to 7. Yes, that makes sense. Penalties conceded 1 to 1. It's quite interesting match, but that's all she wrote for today. And Cowboys, is that your season?